Hey everyone, Katie Vibes here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be doing a bit of a toy reveal and an unboxing. As you can see, I was in the middle of inventorying. So I did a thrift haul picture of one thrift haul, and then I have a new thrift haul that I can take photos of and spread out and whatnot. I have some Monster High merch behind me because I am currently working on listing my Monster High stuff next. So I took a picture of a bunch of dolls, and then I'm going to get this merch stuff next. And then, yeah, I've got another bag that I need to go through, but that's actually going to be a video in its own, so I'm not going to worry about any of that right now, and you shouldn't either. However, if you see something that catches your eye, definitely let me know. Other than that, over here is what we're going to be revealing and going through, because I haven't opened 3 of the packages. There's 3 whole packages to open. I also have a couple of mystery squishmallows, and then some other stuff to show you and go over and all that goody nonsense. I don't know where I was going as I said goody. Like, I was just like, no idea where my mind's like trailing off to right now. No idea why I decided to use the word goody, because now I don't know what to say next. Yeah, I love ADHD. It's a blast. Anyways, guys, so first, real quick, I want to point out, I am so glad I didn't hop into buying these online like I was going to. I've seen them online for anywhere between like maybe like $6 and $10, but plus the shipping. And so I would have paid, you know, a good amount for them, but I went to Five Below to get something for my boyfriend. And lo and behold, they had these 2 along with several others, especially some of the other ones from this particular line. But the gummy worms and this little, it's supposed to be a gummy bear. I think it just looks like a radioactive bear, and I freaking love that. And yes, a fly is flying in my face. Hello, where did you come from? I hate fly season. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same on the East Coast too, but right now here in Arizona, it's fly season. So everybody's complaining about it. They are freaking everywhere, and it is driving me nuts. So there's that, still flying around me. Anyways, if it's fly season for you, I feel bad for you as well. If it's not, I hate you because you're lucky. Anyways, so all in all, super happy that I went to Five Below. And a bit of advice, go to Five Below first for a new release and see if you can find it yourself before you go online and pay extra. They are $5.95 here in Arizona, at least at Five Below. I know it's called Five Below, but of course, like everything, kind of like Dollar Tree becoming the $1.25 tree, or the 99-cent only store, actually only ending in 99 cents, but could be $15.99 or $12.99 now, because that's a scam. Anyways, yeah, it's no longer just $5 and below. They even have like a 10 below section, but any Hoodle McNoodle, these are now $5.95 there, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is, and I'm happy to have them. So I got less than if I want online. Also at Five Below, they had Garbage Patch Kids. So it is obviously a play on the Cabbage Patch Kids line. Definitely a very different group of people that would be into Garbage Patch Kids. If you don't know what they are, I'm sure you know what the Cabbage Patch Kids are. If you don't, you're probably 12 or 13 and you shouldn't be watching my videos, because I swear quite a bit and I make sexual references often enough. So anyways, if you don't know what Cabbage Patch Kids are, you're probably too young and you should scram by now. And yes, I use the word scram, which is probably something you haven't heard either. Anyways, so Cabbage Patch Kids, obviously a doll line from the 80s that is honestly still quite popular today, although not as popular as it was back those times. But the Garbage Patch Kids, I actually don't know when that came to existence. I'm not even going to lie about that. But what I will say is they are just pretty much like almost like poking fun at Cabbage Patch Kids, and they're just absolutely ridiculous. A lot of them are very grotesque and just very weird and out there. Like I said, a totally different group of people that would collect the Cabbage Patch Kids usually. I'm sure there's people that collect both though. Anyway, so this is World's Smallest. It's a toy line, and basically they just pick toys, mostly vintage from what I can see. I do see definitely some newer toys as well, but I see mostly vintage stuff, and they just make them in a very, very small scale. I don't think it tells you the scale though, like the actual scale of it. For example, if you see people that make like miniature doll houses, it'll say 1:16. And I don't know what all those little numbers mean. I know that like it's 1:16, 1 inch is equal to 16 inches of like the actual item. So if the real item is 16 inches, it's down to 1 inch of that item. I don't know. I don't understand that. So just disregard everything I just said right there, because I totally don't understand that whole thing. But you'll see like 1:8, or yeah, 1/16 scale or 1/4 scale, whatever. So I don't see that on the world's smallest, but it is what it is. The only reason I bought this, because I really wasn't going to buy this, was I kept looking at it and I found other ones of this exact one, which is Jenny Genius. And there was something funny about this one, very weird about this one that the other ones didn't have. And I thought it was really cool. It's a factory error, obviously, so that's what made it interesting to me. So I did pick it up. I don't know if you guys can figure out what's so weird about it. Kind of just take a look. And if you don't know yet, it would be that extra foot. So hopefully this is in focus. There's a foot in his lap. Her lap? I think it's supposed to be a girl. It says Jenny Genius, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's definitely an extra foot piece. Somehow it ended up in there, and it is just sitting in little Jenny's lap, so I thought that was really interesting, so I bought it. I'm selling it, though, if anybody's interested in a factory defect toy. Probably not. Alright, let's get into these mystery squishmallows first. Where's my knife? Where's my stabby stab stab? Alright, stabby stab stab stab. Stabby McStab. Stab. I don't know. Children, do not do this at home. Children, you should not be watching my videos. I should be staring at what I'm doing as I play with a knife. 1, 2. Oh, I got another one! I was actually... Okay, so I have this one. It's Alina the squirrel. And I was actually considering keeping it because I thought it was really cute. And so now maybe I will because I have two. So hello, Alina. You may be sticking it out with me, my dear. Wait. Do I have Alina as a micro? These are micro mallows, right? I think I don't know. I don't know if Alina comes as a Squishville. But I'm pretty sure I have her as a Squishville version. I need to check the size of the one I have. So we'll figure that out in a minute. And by a minute, I mean I will figure it out later, most likely. You guys, this is not how you should do this. I'm a bad example of what you should and should not do. Watch me cut myself on camera and then I have to go get stitches. I'll totally record that whole adventure, I promise, guys. Although I'll be a little upset because I really need to go to work today. I need money. Alright. I said I'd be laughing now, but we all know I would not be laughing if it happened. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the gazelle! I wanted this one. Oh, awesome. Well, okay, so maybe that's not the best thing in the world because I spent money on these and I'm probably keeping them both. But hey, at least I got the ones I wanted. Although, got a little factory error right there. See how the tip of her horn is like cut off. Stop focusing on my face. Get my face out of it. I'm trying so hard. Don't look at me. Alright, there we go. See? Also, can you hear a cat wailing? It wants to go out so bad. But that gives me a chance to see if I can grab something. And we'll see if Alina comes as a Squishville as well. Alright, I'm back. And no, still, it's a micro mallow, same size. Same size. Boop. Same size. Does one look darker to you? This one looks darker. To me. I don't think I can see it in the camera though. Although this one is definitely chunkier. This one's more plump. This is the one I just got. So there's definitely a difference in size on that. I do have this one, the plump one, already listed on my Mercari account if you want to go check that out. So remove all this back here. Put her back here as well. We're going to move into the first item. Badoosh. I know people are probably like, oh my god, I can't believe you just showed your address. Honestly, you'd have to be really slow to not be able to figure out my address. Because I sell things. I was thinking of getting one of those like P.O. box things. So like I don't have to give my actual address. But I have not quite gotten to that level of fame. Although I guess like you should probably do that like ahead of time. Not that I'm ever going to be famous, you know what I mean? I don't know. It just doesn't... Who knows? I'm sure there's people out there like, you should really do it. And then in my head, I'm like, whatever. If you break into my house, I have an actual made content wolf doll. They don't do well with strangers. I wouldn't recommend breaking into my house. And it's not just for the dog. There's other reasons. Okay. So here's these. Ta-da. This is G1 My Little Pony. Well, it better be because that's what I bought. They're so cute. How little they are. Oh my goodness. They're so tiny. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have this one. My Little Pony at the country fair. Not in mint condition by any means, but it's from, you know, the 1980s. Let's see, 1984. Which is funny. It seems like a lot of My Little Pony merch seems to be 1984. You know, it's like not bad condition by any means, just not ideal, or not mint, let's say that, because it's definitely ideal for me. I'm not by any means a picky collector. I have so many ponies in my collection that are probably considered to some to be in poor condition, and I would still display them. So this is the next one. It's Spike and the Magic Shoes. This is a hardcover book though. A lot more writing in this one. Am I going to read it? Actually, I am. Not right now, obviously, but I think it'd be cute to maybe do like a video where I like read the books or something. Not just these even. I have like the Popples books. I have some 1980s Strawberry Shortcake books. I have some older 80s and 90s Barbie books. So I don't know, I just think it's kind of fun to get into. All right, next up, big old box. So, you know how to get into this one. Remember, guys, safety first. Cut away from yourself. Haha, I'm actually doing that. Look at me. Look at me being safe. Okay. Like really nervous when I go over like the top of the box because it's like I don't know how close the items inside are to the very top of the box. So I'm kind of doing little slashes. There we go. Okay, good, because there's literally not much protecting. There's more books in here, by the way, and there's not much protecting the book. So I'm glad I didn't just like stab into it. You know what I mean? All right. So here we go. So there are some books for me, and of course the one that I'm keeping is right on top. It is, of course, a My Little Pony book. Not in the best condition. Again, definitely some flaws, little damage right there. Nothing major yet. So I'm trying to. There's that. And the Mystery Chase. So yeah. Again, not the best condition. Spike looks a little funny there, but that's okay. So we're going to add this one to my collection. Definitely very similar vibes right there, right? Anybody see any similarities? Because I'm seeing a lot of similarities. It looks like they literally just copied and pasted for the most part, which is really funny. Alright, now some of these are going to be for sale. Oh, I didn't know this one was drawn on, so it's a little disappointing, but not the end of the world. So an older Sesame Street book, 1987. We have another one, again, some damage up on the spine of it. There's that. So I'm going to put these in a lot with other old, whatchamacallit, Sesame Street books. Then we have this old Looney Tunes book, Bugs Bunny and the Blue Ribbon Carrot. Looks to be in really nice condition, actually. Spine definitely has some wear. That happens a lot with these books when they're not hardcover. They tend to get that wear really bad. So this one's for me, in a little worse condition than I was expecting. So a little disappointed on that. I do collect Pound Puppy stuff. The puppy, nobody wanted it. This is just sad. The inside is really nice, though. The pages are crisp. The colors are very, very vibrant. I don't see any damage to the spine on the inside. So really, really nice shape, actually. It's just the cover's a little rough, which is a shame because that's what I display. But that's okay. There's a couple of these. Good condition. I'm trying to get a lot of these together to just sell as a huge bundle. And then here's some just little golden books. These aren't anything I recognize personally. So we have this one. Colors are nice. Theodore Mouse Goes to the Sea. The Taxi That Hurried. And the Elves and the Shoemaker. And then another one that's going to be for sale is Lady Lovely Locks. I always do it the wrong way. Lady Lovely Locks and the Pixie Tales, the Golden Ball. So that was pretty cool. So that'll be for sale. I don't have a lot of stuff from this toy line, Lady Lovely Locks. It just seems like a harder toy line to get my hands on at a very, very good resellable price, you know? So yeah, hopefully something eventually I'll be able to do. I don't know what those are, but they are freaking adorable. Please tell me they made those into toys. Oh my gosh, somebody let me know, because if so, I want one. Also, kind of funny, I don't know if they meant to do this, or maybe they're supposed to, like, be able to blend into their background. But look, okay, see how that one's like up in the tree? See it? And then there's that one in the tail. Are they supposed to be like invisible, but they want us to see them? That's kind of weird. I don't know. That was a little weird. Yeah, I keep saying that. How many times can I say that's a little weird? All right, and the last thing. So this I'm very excited to get into. I got this at an amazing price. And they are, well, we'll see. Hold on. I don't even like know how to explain what I'm trying to say right now. So I'm just going to shut up and get into the box. Alright, there we go. Ta-da! Got some bubble wraps. Little mixture of stuff. So we have some very interesting fakies and not fakies. So for my personal collection, I have a new fashion filly. Oh yay! It's been a long time since I've been able to get one. And look at her little booties. So it actually has some attire. Gotta get them to stay down though. Alright, so there's that. I have a new fashion filly. I don't know if you guys collect the fashion fillies, but if so, she's beautiful. I don't know her name, so if anybody knows the name of this one, please let me know. Alright, and there is one of the silky pups, or sweetie pups. I saw someone call them silky pups on eBay once, and for some reason now it's like stuck in my head. I'm like, they're not silky pups, they're sweetie pups. And yet for some reason here I am calling them silky pups. So here's this one. It's all white. I don't think I have this one. I need to double check, but I really don't think I have this one yet. So I think this one's going to be staying with me. Definitely needs a day at the spa. Hair is really, really soft, really nice. It's just all over the place. And then we've got this. So very intrigued by this one. If anybody knows who this is or what this is from, please let me know. I'm very curious. It says that it's dated 1992, and it says ITB on the bottom. So if anybody recognizes that, this, whatever, please let me know. I'm definitely going to do some research. Hopefully it'll be pretty easy. In the pictures, I didn't see the bottom, so I just saw this, and I tried to, Google, like, vintage dinosaurs, and nothing came up. I thought it was 80, so I was putting in vintage 80s dinosaurs, but it's 92. So maybe that's why I was having a hard time. And then we've got a fakey giraffe. I've seen this online quite a bit. Most people consider it to be like a fakey version of Creamsicle from the G1 My Little Ponies, obviously. Let's see if there's any indicator of who makes it, but I don't see anything. So I don't see anything that says who makes it. If anybody knows who the maker of this is, I would be very interested in finding out. It's funny, it has a Q mark and everything. The only thing driving me absolutely bonkers about this, and yes, I said bonkers, is why does the hair stop here? It should go all the way up, right? Like, either don't have any hair, which, okay, it looks kind of weird. It doesn't look awful, but it looks kind of weird. But if you're gonna have hair, just all the way up, right? Like, just don't cut it off right here. It just looks weird. It kind of makes me want to, like, poke holes and rehair it myself, but that's changing it. But I don't know, is that really the worst thing in the world? I don't know. I probably would never do it, so it doesn't matter. Here is my fakey giraffe, and I'm so excited to have this because I keep seeing this, and I've been seeing it online for like $20 by itself. I don't know what this is. Obviously, these can go anywhere from, $8 to $20, I would say, depending on them. Fashion Philly is the same, usually in like the $15 to $20 range, but some of them go a lot higher than that. But I actually got all 4 of these together for not even $30. I think it was like $28, and I had $15 in credit, so I paid, basically like not even $15 for everything. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, we have some stuff for sale. The dinosaur, as cute as it is, I actually really like this, but I don't need to collect anything else, so I'm gonna let this guy go, as hard as that's going to be, because I think this is absolutely freaking adorable. And then yeah, we have a bunch of books for sale. The only ones I'm keeping are the My Little Pony and maybe the Pound Puppy book. I thought it was going to be in a lot better condition. So this package actually got lost. So a little disappointed that by the time it was finally found, the auto rate feature had already gone in because I got these on Mercari. So I wasn't able to rate. I probably would have given her like probably 3 or 4 stars because she kind of just stopped answering. I was asking questions to help me find the package. Like, I needed to know the sender's info, like her name, so the post office, whoever person I was talking to at the post office could help. And she just stopped responding. She was responding super fast all the time up until I asked for that, and then she just disappeared. So that was kind of disappointing. So a little disappointed in the customer service I got there, and then also disappointed that the books aren't as good as they were. I had specifically asked if there was any major damage to any of the books, and she said the only thing is the My Little Pony book had a little bit of spine damage. And when I opened it, I did see that, but she didn't mention that this was colored on. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's pen marks all right there. And she didn't mention that this one is completely peeling off. She didn't mention that, you know, this is, you know, really, really scratched up and faded. So a little disappointed in that, especially since I specifically had asked. But, you know, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Would it be rude? Tell me your opinion on this. Would it be rude if I told Mercari, hey, because I did put in a report when I couldn't find the package. I did send them a message letting them know that. So I'm thinking of saying, hey, I just now found the package, but the auto rate already went in. I was wondering if you could make it so that I can still rate them and, you know, write an actual review. Because, again, I do think 3 or 4 stars is really fair, all things considered, but we'll see. They have done that for me in the past where I left somebody a review. It was not a good review, and then there was misunderstanding, so then I asked if I could, you know, re-rate them and fix the rating so it would be better, because there had been something that I had missed personally, so I ended up changing it. And then it's happened to me in the past too, where somebody thought something, they said something in the review, I think they rated me like 2 stars. I told them, hey, it was actually written in the description. If you go back and look, you'll see it. They did. They said, I'm so sorry. I just totally didn't even read that, apparently. So that is my fault. It's right there. It clears, you know, day. So yeah, I'll go ahead and fix the rating. And they went ahead and gave me 5 stars. So, yeah, there's a way to do it, you know. And I think it's sometimes really scary to ask people, like, hey, like, you know, you rated me this. Is there any chance that you'd be willing to ask and see if you can re-rate me? I think you get nervous doing that because if somebody thinks you're being, like, kind of like pushy, you don't want to be pushy. You just want to be polite about it and say, hey, you gave me this, I'd like to know why. Or you gave me this, but this is this, if that makes sense. So anyways, I'm done rambling. I'm good at that. Check out the stuff in the description below. All the links are fun. Let's go. Yeah. Sorry. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a good one. Bye.